Shall we begin? Let's begin.
Tungasugiti, tabuan na nabupaw, tan sakkatin na siya yakta, kaya mayayag sa takluka, kaya tusaw mayang ikunit. Takutitako, tusaw mayang titako, yakin na nakatibuno na bumi. Takuan wasakla.
Thanks to Health Canada's quiet regulatory changes, lab-grown cloned meat is coming to a grocery store near you, and it's all being done without your knowledge or consent. If you've been following Health Canada's latest food experiments, you may have noticed a new buzzword creeping into the regulatory landscape. It's called cellular agriculture, which sounds harmless enough, but what does it actually mean? According to Health Canada, this umbrella term covers everything from meat, seafood, eggs, and milk products that are produced without raising a single live animal.
Lab-grown foods, cell-based foods, cell-cultured foods, cell-cultivated foods. Yung nakakta si magpatakakta nagjutin ilag kiswa kaya piyaw dun pirok sayaw dun.
These are tissues grown through what they're calling cell culture methods, also known as lab-grown. Here's how it works. Scientists take cultivated animal cells, often muscle fiber from the desired species, for instance, chicken. They isolate those cells, place them into what is essentially a glorified petri dish, and grow them under what regulators refer to as controlled culture conditions until they form whatever tissue they're aiming for. And once that tissue is grown, well, Health Canada says it can be baked, grilled, fried, or folded into your dinner, just like any other food ingredient. Now, under normal circumstances, anything this experimental would fall under Canada's novel foods category, meaning it must undergo a thorough pre-market safety assessment. Developers are supposed to present detailed data on their production methods, potential contaminants, allergens, toxins, and nutritional composition. Health Canada says these reviews typically take about 410 days. But on November 13th, they quietly released a statement that after reviewing what they call all available information, Health Canada's scientific opinion is that foods derived from healthy cattle and swine, that's pig clones, and their offspring are as safe as foods from traditionally bred animals. That's a pretty big declaration, and it raises a lot of questions about how these emerging food technologies are being evaluated and how quickly they're being ushered into Canada's food supply.
Power to the people.
Except there's no power to the people when they're not being properly informed. And that's exactly where we are right now. Health Canada has decided there's no meaningful difference between lab-grown cloned meat and real life-grown meat. So no labels, no warnings, and once again, no transparency from the agency allegedly dedicated to regulatory openness and transparency. And now even major producers are pushing back. Du Breton, one of Canada's largest organic pork companies, is publicly demanding that Health Canada allow voluntary labels for cloned meat. CEO Vincent Breton is quoted as saying, "There is nothing wrong with innovation in food production, but never at the expense of an honest food system. Consumers should have the right to decide for themselves."
There's no real difference in cloned meat and real meat. You were within the kind of Pitakaru, Katakami, Karosine. You say, a jing Italian cocktail. Mittimatering with Tim Hortons or Doctor Chicken Burger, a jing Italian. Piyakari last week or 2 weeks ago. A jilirok yung fake crab meat dito take ko how you imitation crab meat. A jiparoni layers kaksin na akiksis madjun chicken meat yung kaksin. Chicken nuggets ko rin talk tayo. A jigit yak ko yung almost robbery tisinat sa kulo katalungin mo. Kaya kanok na isyo maging misyuktan na. Kaya namin nga si tamang atikiw-tikiw siya.